So
just,
you guys
just like my people, village people know that I'm on TV.
Which village?
Hey, Baba, dear.
What? It's not my channel. Oh. My channel is covered with blood of Jesus. Yeah, who? Who are your village people?
My homeboys.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Ejo.
Like say me do.
Let me send video for me too. Whatever.
Me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl here again, Fumi, and you're welcome back to Fumiville. My name is Fumi. If you're watching me for the very first time, welcome to my channel. I'm a faith, lifestyle, and inspiration vlogger, and I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. Gosh, as you guys can see, I have this guy here. This extra guy can be so extra. What's this one?
Where can you see my Kung Fu Panda?
Please. Help me welcome this guy. This guy is back. People. He had to be back for this. For this video. Say hello to my people.
What up, world?
It's your boy, Bad Blood.
Bad Blood, son of a gun. Y'all already know me. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda.
Son of Christ.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun, you know.
Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Yep.
Can clearly tell from the topic that we're discussing today. We're here to share our journey. This is our journey, guys, like our own experience,
our mini journey.
Yes, our mini journey, and what has happened to us so far, what we've experienced, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, you know, just basically everything that has come with this our own marriage package from Baba God.
Yeah,
so let's start, babe.
What up, girl?
So what has the experience been so far? 3 years.
It's been sweet a bongo.
3 years in marriage.
It's been bodaciously awesome, you know.
How has it been for you?
I say it's been bodaciously awesome.
What's bodacious? I know there's a word called bodacious.
You have to be.
Does it fit in?
You have to be watching Kung Fu Panda.
I beg.
Bodacious means like super awesome, you know. So it's bodaciously awesome, you know.
And how has it been for you?
Now she's freaking annoying. Because she's asking me to like be repeating and be explaining things that she's supposed to.
How has it been for you? Annoying. Your personal.
And you know when someone's freaking annoying, that's a combination of freaky and annoying. She's freaking annoying.
Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah, for sure. You can go first. Ladies first. Age before gender. I'm older than her.
How old are you?
I'm an old dude, you know.
It's okay. Let's not even get it. Yeah, we'll not
I'm an
get
elder.
into that one.
Balagba.
Babao. Okay, well. Guys, let's get serious.
I'm always serious, you know.
So for me,
I was best serious.
The journey so far for me has been fantastic. It's been annoying. It's been real. It's been practical. It's been a journey of compromise and sacrifices from both ends, and it's just been downright fulfilling, like, and much more than I could have imagined or asked for, you know. So I don't even know what to say. It's been marriage for us. It's been our life.
Man. Don't look too serious, man.
Like seriously,
what else do you expect?
It's been fun. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, you know. How's it been for you?
It's been fantabulous, you know, spectacular.
We clocked 3 years this year, 2019. We got married in.
And ironically, you know, I don't keep counts, you know.
I do. It's a woman thing. It's a girl thing. It's a female thing.
Then get another woman, people.
Whatever. So we clocked 3 years this year. We got married in 2016, and it's been wonderful. It's been sweet.
So what are we now? Trinity. Yeah. Trinity people. Trinity.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Anyway, so one of the reasons why we wanted to do a sit down and talk about our experiences, because we wanted people to know how, or don't be too like hard on yourself, however the experience is for you, being a married person or single, whether you're married or not. I feel like you'll be able to relate to us, although we'll be talking more from the marriage perspective, like being a couple, you know, so and sharing our own like reality, you know. Your expectations might be different from your realities. It's totally fine, as long as you are working according to the will of God, you know. So story time, Sha. Let's just give them some story.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
So, like some real life story. You know?
Real life story that has happened to us. Some of our friends that are watching us already know. Some of you that are watching us don't know. Some are going to be hearing it for the first time. Some already know. They might not really know like in depth, but still, we go. Something happened when we were about to clock 2 years. Just 2 years.
Anyways, you know, like to me, actually, let me bring out my sombrero. I love this sombrero too much. So, you know, like I think 2018, right? Yeah, 2018. Yeah, like that was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, it was last year. So, like I had a crash on my motorbike, and you know, like I broke my both legs. Like you know, it broke like clap clap. You know, so and all this stuff. So like what else? Anyways, I broke my legs. No big deal. You know, is a you know, but we give God the glory. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so we really give God the glory. You know, because it's been
it affected us emotionally, physically.
Of course, for sure. Like regardless of whatsoever.
I mean, here we were just vibing as young couples, enjoying ourselves. You know, just getting to know ourselves better, and you know, setting up the family and everything, and then boom.
Something like that will definitely affect everyone, like from our parents, our siblings,
our
and to
friends,
us, and
our
to
colleagues.
our colleagues at work. You know, like our friends elsewhere, like the motorcycling community, like the Nigerian Superbikes. Shout out to all y'all BT.
Shout out to you guys.
BT Road X for a man.
Family, friends, colleagues. You guys.
Bad blood, son of gun.
You guys are the real G's.
So like you know, but I think it's just one of those things, you know, because for me, I try to accept life. I try to reason with life as opposed to wrestle it. You know, because I know that you know, like we are on earth, we are not in heaven. You know, they have like when we get to heaven, everything will be fine. There'll be no problems, like no crashes.
Definitely.
You know, like no issues. You know, but this is the world. You know, so like I believe all these things, like these trials, this tribulation, as well as the triumph and the success, all these things makes us a human. And I think all these things, best believe me, like they build up to our experiences.
Yeah,
you know,
all planned by God.
Yeah, and I believe personally, like everything, most of the things that happen, like they were pre-planned
by God. Yeah.
You know, like as a matter of fact, for my crash, I've not blamed anyone. I'm not saying, oh yeah, it's my village people that did this to me. Oh yeah, it's ones. No, like no.
God allowed it.
Yeah,
God allowed it. For
it happened, and I believe it was made to be.
Yeah,
it was just made to be that way. God knew that, okay, like on so year, this guy was going to crash, and you know, like and all the stuff, and anyway, for me, it's fun. You know, because motorcycling is fun. You know, like motorcycling, this is we all know.
It wasn't fun when it happened.
No, it wasn't fun. Like it wasn't fun,
but
like
a whole lot.
But as far as motorcycling is concerned, man, like you are bound to
experience
the bound is the bike is bound to, like, you know, throw you off it or of itself, you know, because you are nothing but just a two-wheel. And like I remember, like my motorcycling years when I started learning how to ride, one of the tutors told me, like, motorcycling is not a safe sport. I know actually nothing is safe, but I love motorcycling. It's the best thing, it's the highest calling as far as I'm concerned. There's no higher calling. I love motorcycle, you know. And but it's fine. But these things, we don't let these things, you know, like affect us. We try, as you know, because it's difficult actually. I'm not going to sit down here and sound as if it's simple.
No,
know,
it's not simple, you guys. It's a whole lot, and especially for a young couple, like a young couple, it's not like there's a perfect time for life to happen, whether you're married or you're single. Nobody prepares for anything bad, but I feel like our experiences, whatever we pass through in life, or whatever experiences we have, is a way of God probably trying to reroute us back to where He wants us to be, like on the path where He wants us to be. So for us, I think that was just like that moment of
and you know, like trials and tribulations build character.
Yeah,
Trials and tribulations build character. So for the fact that you've had your life all perfect doesn't mean that maybe like God loves you more than the other person.
Yeah.
And for the fact that like this thing happened to me doesn't mean that God hates me and like and likes you. You know, because I think all this thing has to. I think it's the way of the world. You know, like
his ways are even different from ours, and
yes,
he has his plans for us are good,
exactly,
and not evil. So whatever it is.
So like you know, like so that's just what it is, and I give God the glory.
Yeah.
You know, like that regardless of the severity of the crash, because it was really severe.
It was.
And
it was.
according to hospital reports, I passed out for I think well over 3 hours. As we speak, I still don't know what happened to me. I cannot remember leaving my house that very day. I don't know what I hit. I don't know what hit me and all this stuff. But you know, like to God be the glory that I'm here, and you know, like and God has given us, you know, the might, and you know, for us to like still carry on, because it's been crazy, man. I might sit here and sound as if simple, but my brother, man, my sister, man.
No.
It
for someone who has been using both legs all his life, and then to not experience something that would not make you be able to use your legs for a couple of. It's been over a year now.
Yeah.
It's been healing. You have been healing.
From 3 months on just lying down on the mattress on the bed to like a wheelchair, then from a wheelchair to a different kind of crutch.
Being carried around, though, you guys, not
exactly,
just
from then to you know like
then to like crutches.
Anyways,
and types of
it's
crutches.
fun, you know.
Yeah,
it's fun.
We thank God. We thank. So how has the experience like changed your anything? It has changed anything you've taken away from the experience?
I have a whole lot of respect, you know, like for God and for humans, like normal human beings, like you are watching, you know, like I mean normal because you have everything all intact, your hands, your feet, your legs, your bones, everything all intact. I give God the glory, you know, because and I also have respect for all those, you know, because you never know. So you wake up every morning and you just jump off the bed, and you can jump, you can somersault, and you can do this, and you can run, and you can decide to just stand. You think it's normal, but for me, based on my own experience, I believe it's a given, it's a gift, it's a blessing. And I really appreciate God, like you know, like, and we also should learn to be appreciative and you know, like thankful, you know, because to us, to normal people, like it seems just normal.
Yeah, normal.
Is how it's supposed to be. No, I'm not normal.
Yeah, like
normal. I have a plates and screws in my legs, so I have that. I'm the bionic man, people. I'm the bionic man, people.
Iron Man.
Bionic.
Iron Man. And then another thing I'd like us to, you know, also share is how we're able to get through that phase of our life, because trust me, you guys, we are in a much more better place now. At least we can sit down now and talk about it and laugh about it. We've been in a good place for a long time now, and I think one of the reasons why it was okay, because the peace we felt in that moment couldn't have come from anywhere else apart from God. So it's not just cliche, guys, when you hear people say, or when you hear pastors say, be rooted in the word of God, no scriptures, you know, have a personal relationship with God, because in those moments, in those times, it is what you've taken in that is going to be able to sustain you through whatever life throws at you. And I also feel like one of the ways that God also helped us get through was a very good support system. You know, like, you know, because God comes. A very good support system.
God comes in various ways, you know, like, and thank God, because like when this whole thing happened, and it was my fellow motorcyclists, the Nigerian Superbikes, all the racers and the team owners, they were the ones that were there for me, you know, like they were the ones that paid for my surgery. You know, like, and it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it was a lot of money. It's
a whole lot of money.
Like, they didn't even give us the time to even think of looking for money or gathering funds. You know, they stepped up. People from abroad were calling to is it commiserate, or what's that in English?
No, you can
whatever.
You can use whatever term you want to use.
Just to sympathize. Yeah, let me use it that way. Just sympathize.
Sympathize. I think they helped us.
You know, they help. I'm just trying to say that people from far and wide, you know, like they really
not just people, like my motorcycling friends, the Nigerian Superbikes community.
They are the ones I'm talking about.
Not just bikers, the Nigerian Superbikes community.
And I know that some of them will be watching us. We are
for sure,
really
man.
grateful. And you guys will never know you will never know what you did for us. God bless you, and thank you for being used by God, because it takes somebody, you know, that is really selfless to go out of their way for their fellow human being. You guys are blessed beyond measure. We also thank God for our family.
Our family,
they were awesome. They were there, like heads on. They were, I mean, they say hands on. They were there. Yeah, they were really there.
Always there.
Always there.
Our parents, our
siblings, our friends as well. Yes.
My tiny son. Tiny dude.
He was just about 7 months then. Yeah, he didn't know anything. I was even still breastfeeding. You know, it was a whole lot of experience. You know, I always tell my husband, I never.
And my colleagues at work, you know.
Thank you guys.
Dudes,
God bless you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yep, boy.
God bless. So I think in essence, what we are trying to say is nobody can live life alone. You definitely need people in your corner, and now
good people in your
corner. So whoever you've decided to put in your corner, be sure that they can go all out for you. You know, it's not, nothing really tells you like you are sure anyway if they can go all out for you, but in that moment is when you will know the kind of people that you have in your corner. More or less what we are trying to say is you can't do life alone. You need a very good support system, a good family, a good set of friends, colleagues, you know, because when things happen, you can't even pray. Sometimes you will not even be able to pray. It's just from one thing to another, from one feeling or emotions to another. People in that time, around you at that moment, are the ones that will help you through the grace of God to get through whatever it is. And we want to give a shout out to every single person that has helped. Thank you guys. God bless you. We love you. So how has the fights been? Our arguments?
Yeah, you know, like
we argue about the tiniest things.
Yeah, you know, like you know, my wife is a liberal. You know, I'm very conservative. You know, so like she doesn't have problems. She doesn't have issues. You know, but
you don't have problem like that.
Me, I have just problems. I got issues, people, with a lot of things. You know, because I believe like there are some things that should not happen.
Nasma is a perfectionist, actually.
So like so you see,
he's a perfectionist.
And she's a simple person. I'm not as simple as she is, you know.
And my husband is a village man.
I'm from the hood.
Yeah, from the village.
From the hood, baby.
That sometimes causes our arguments.
Arguments over what?
Our that's just on the letter notes. Our fights, arguments. I won't call it fights because we have differences. I mean, we are coming from two different backgrounds, so you know it's bound to happen. It's inevitable. We'll definitely have, you know, times when we don't agree. But I feel like our differences.
Wait, how come in the video you're looking bigger than me? I'm looking small, so I have to be sitting up. Coming close, people.
Big girl.
Back there.
I'm just big like that. Don't even try so hard.
It's good to be big, but
anyway, our differences. Sorry, guys. Our differences.
How are differences? How are differences? How are differences?
Our differences are differences. So guys, I mean, our differences have been, you know, able to complement, you know, us. We've not somehow we've been able to use our differences to, you know, add some spice and sauce to our relationship, because we are two different people. We have values that align. We have interests that are. My husband likes rap music. I don't like rap music. I like cool and soft
music. People.
But I have made sure that I don't try to change him, because you can't even try to, you know. So what I'm trying to say is differences should look up. We're talking to people.
I'm trying to get something from our people, man.
Our differences should complement each other, not you know, tear each other down.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna stay fly. I'm gonna bust. In the name of I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna reach right. I'm gonna bust. In the name of this.
Mr. Itty bitty nigga from the city they call LB. What y'all know about the DOG? I keep my peeps with a bag of treats.
Popping up colors, baby.
You speak that beat and keep that heat in the cut and indiscreet.
Yep, boy.
So anyways, sorry for our 2 minutes shenanigans, rap shenanigans. Anyway, he has indoctrinated me. That's what you get when you marry someone that likes rap.
You better just do it.
I've learned to accept it, and it has been fun. Not trying to change your partner and I feel like somehow our differences have made us know each other better.
Yeah.
Has drawn us closer. We know what triggers the other person's emotions negatively. What the other person likes, our love languages, and everything. What I wanted us to touch on was our pregnancy and childbirth experience.
Oh, yeah.
How was that for us?
Terrible.
Terrible. I didn't stress you now.
Never again.
Never again.
Personally, no matter how nice, sweet, or how that thing could be, as far if it makes the other person very uncomfortable, I don't really subscribe to it. Because in the end, even before we got married, I never wanted having a child, a child or kids, And I told her, even while we were, for the very few months, or weeks we were dating, I even told her parents too, But
you made mention of having children not be the sole purpose of marriage.
Yeah, of course, forget about it, because if it was just me alone, I wouldn't have kids,
Children are blessings,
but the thing with marriage and coming together is you also have to know for me I don't want to have kids, or for her, yes, she also wants to have she wants to have kids, and in life you don't expect every person to be like you is stupidity. I shouldn't expect her to think like me, be like me, like the things I like is stupidity.
And is give some, take some.
Yeah, so. Because even God in his in his very might, he made us. He respects. Yeah, he's the word respect I'm using. He respects our self-will.
Yeah.
So we have to respect each other. And
and also compromise.
Yeah, appreciate the other person's strengths and weaknesses, and you understand that. I know that person can't be like you. So when it also comes to times of decision making, yeah, you love this, that's being selfish. That is you. You also have to okay, what about the other person?
Yeah.
How would the other person do that?
Yeah.
How would you make the other person feel? And so back to the pregnancy thing, so me, I never wanted my wife, never wanted her to go through all the strays of pregnancy period, man. Oh God, man.
The cravings, everything.
Yeah, so no, not just that. I think I don't like the pain and the strays they go through, especially I think in the first day. Is it trimester? I call it.
Yeah, first trimester.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So because of that, I never wanted to see my wife go through all these things, and yet again the pain of childbirth, and women go through a lot of things like mom. Seeing them tear her body open, literally tearing it.
That should be another story time for
Man,
another
I'm telling
day.
you,
Maybe
man.
I'll do a story time.
But
for
it's
them.
fun, to me, to have that experience. It's fun.
For me, I wouldn't even add anything to what he has said. It's exactly how he has said it. So maybe do you have any other thing to add? I feel like all our experiences put together has brought us.
Hold on, let me
brought us close. Has brought us closer.
You gotta look pretty, people.
Oh, pretty, go.
Pretty boy.
What do you have any other thing to add?
But regardless, all those things, they brought us together, because the pregnancy, the accident, the crash, all those things, because
arguments, fights, everything.
Yeah, everything. It gets to test our strengths,
Right.
our pronounced love,
Yeah.
our pronounced K, because some things are easier said. But when something happens, that's when you actually can tell.
And we are speaking from our own experience.
Yeah, this person. I'm not marriage counselor, man. I'm not a role model, anyways.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I mean, we are just how many years? 3 years. So we are just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah,
it's not like we have it all figured out or anything. We are trying to say model your life or marriage according to ours. No.
Of course, the way ours is not the best way. Yeah.
For someone else's.
Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you, this is the best way. This is how I treat your wife.
One thing we want everybody to take away from this, whether single or married, is there will come a time when life will be thrown at you. There will be a life-defining moment, and it's going to take you and God, a very good support system, to go through that phase of your life, whether you're married or you're single. Although we've come from a married person's perspective, you know, because it happened to us while we're married in this our relationship presently, you know. So we just want everybody to take this whole story and everything that we've said, the whole entirety of the video, you know. Life is not a bed of roses. Marriage is not also a bed of roses. There'll be ups, there'll be downs, there'll be highs, there'll be lows.
Even if marriage and life were like a bed of roses, like you have to dress them, don't you? You have to dress them.
So deep.
Like
Wait, answer.
no, you have to dress them. And
What's
like
on marble?
Maybe in dressing, you like you know like
It still work.
You get your hands dirty.
Yeah, you still get your hands there. You still put in the
for
work.
us, if you have a like suggestions, like like your own
Comments.
yeah,
if you've been married for
sure.
a long time,
Of course,
you can also
like,
share your experiences, what you've been able to take away from your experiences so far.
Because we can read and learn from you.
Yes.
Yes. To us, we are not a perfect couple, you know.
We're not. We're just taking it one day at a time, living our lives, you know. So let's just live our lives. Model your life according to what works for you. Model your marriage according to what works for you. There is no manual as to marriage. Marriage didn't come with a manual, but at least we have the word of God. We have mentors. We have people that you can look up to. Whoever you want to look up to, be careful of the people that you talk to. I know they say don't talk to third party and everything, but the truth is sometimes you might need to talk to someone. However, whoever you want to talk to, please be careful. Look at their lives. Has it turned out? Whatever advices you are being given, weigh it. Look at does it correlate with the scripture? As that person used that kind of advice in his or her life, and has it worked for them? Seek the face of God. Don't sleep on any fight. Well, sometimes you need to sleep on the fight so that you don't go and say something hurtful to your partner, But that's just on a lighter note, but we know you guys get what we're trying. Thank you guys for watching us, spending the last 20-something minutes of your time with us. We hope it was not a waste. We hope you guys picked a thing or two. That's what this channel is all about. Positive vibes, good vibes. We learn, we create, we grow together. That's what Funnyville is about. So let me thank this guy for coming here again. And thank you for sharing. So if you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, please do. If you're not subscribed already, please do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share and also comment. We'd love to read from you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys. Say bye-bye. Bye guys.
I've been on the road for shows ever since then. Tell them what I know, pretty souls that get lived. Blessing with the flow, but the goal is repentance. Never get it twisted. Daddy, let me loose.